Well, hello, my name's John-Paul Stonard. I'm an art historian, and I'm here to introduce a series of talks I'll be giving here at Snake Maltings in just a few weeks now. The talks are a fly-through, you might say, of the history of art, beginning in the 20th century and going right back to the origins of human image making around 40,000 years ago. And en route, we're going to see many wonderful and intriguing and perplexing things, and asking many questions, which I think really important about art today. And one of the most important questions, one of the questions that's really been occupying me is whether a work of art is a living thing. And this might seem a strange thing to say, but works of art do have lives of their own, and they do affect us in different ways over time. And I think as we look back over the history of art, we're getting almost seeing windows onto our lives and the lives of our ancestors. The title of these talks is Everything Worth Saving, and one of the big questions we're going to be asking is the effect of climate on art and the relationship between climate and art over the ages. If we go back to the origins of civilization, it really was a change in climate that made our communal lives possible. And if we go forward through the history of art, one definition of art is a changing record of our relationship with the natural world. And of course, nowadays, climate change is the biggest threat to our world and the biggest question that we have to face up to. And I think every work of art made nowadays in some ways relates to this question of climate. It's wonderful to be able to do these talks here in Snake Maltings, which has such a fantastic tradition of bringing together art and music and has wonderful art exhibitions throughout the year. But there's something else which I think is very important, which is the rural setting. One of the themes in my talks is the backdrop of nature to art, and what nature has meant over the ages for artists. And something which is really, I think, fascinating is the idea that works of art are records of our changing encounter with the natural world. And what better place to do it here than in the idyllic surroundings of Snake Maltings?